What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chris Crowley with From Fatty to Natty Bodybuilder. We are on episode 6. Enjoy.
Stage on the stage, got the whole crowd bouncing. Talking about the king of kings, a moon mountain mover.
All right, everybody, how are you? This is Chris Crowley with From Fatty to Natty Bodybuilder. Thanks for joining us again for another great episode. Today, I have a special person on board, also a natural bodybuilder who just recently competed in last year's Mr. Cleveland with Natural Muscle Association. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Stuart Johnson. Stuart, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing great, man. Doing great. Thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, man, it's a pleasure. Honestly, it's an honor. Would you, if you want, or if you will, give everybody a quick biography about yourself, and we'll go on from there.
Okay. Well, I was born with cerebral palsy, and it was hard growing up, honestly. I had so many people had so many people make fun of me. Like, it was hard to make friends because there's certain things that they do that I couldn't do. And I tried every sport that I could. It's just nothing that seemed to work, but I was still active. But it was still that missing piece that was missing, and I couldn't figure it out. So as I grew older, I still kept trying different things. But the one thing that stuck to me the most was fitness. And I tried that out about 6-7 years ago. And I liked how it felt. I liked how I was making my, the disabled stronger. And it just went from there.
Well, thank you very much for sharing that with us, man.
I appreciate it.
I'm sorry about the struggles you went through as a younger child, man. It's wow. Well, I guess that question that came up, I was going to ask you what inspired you to start bodybuilding, and you've already kind of elaborated on that. What inspired you to start competing in the sport?
Well, I started, like I said before, I started 6 or 7 years ago. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to make a difference in my life by stepping out of my comfort zone. It wasn't easy at first, but I doubted myself a lot, and I would feel insecure. And I knew if I wanted to change my life and grow as a person, mentally and physically, I had to keep showing up for myself.
There you go. That's many people a lot of people need to hear that. The first step of getting into any sort of program, and I don't care what it is, man, as much as I love bodybuilding, this particular this point that Stuart just made is important no matter what endeavor you're wanting to get into. The most important part is showing up. All right. You can talk all day about it. You can wish all day about it. You can post it on Facebook all day about it, how you're getting ready to do some big changes, everything else. Nothing happens without taking that first step and then stepping up every single day, man. Determination outweighs motivation 9,000 times over, man. I can't express that enough. So, all right, I wasn't at Mr. Cleveland last year. I did the Reign of Fire, which was in September. Prior to that, I did a show in August over in Indianapolis. And so I wasn't going to do Mr. Cleveland this year because that was just going to be way too much dieting down for me. I had already dieted for a good 6 months. I was like, no, I need these. I want to eat some damn food. So which division did you do for Mr. Cleveland?
Transformation
division. Okay. So did you have a major physical transformation? Like, were you overweight at first when you started the journey, or was it like you were overcoming the fact with cerebral palsy, some of the challenges you had to overcome to get to the fitness level you're at now?
Yeah, it was a cerebral palsy and everything. Okay. I was skinny.
Okay.
Real skinny.
Sure.
And yeah, I knew it was going to be a struggle at first. Mm-hmm. But I still knew I had to put in the work. So, and like I say, about a year or two later of working out, I seen the results that I was getting, And it just took off from there. I felt good about myself. It was just an amazing journey.
Outstanding, man. Well, my hat's off to you. I mean, there's plenty of folks that don't have that the challenge of something that probably makes just everyday taskings a little bit more difficult, and yet they're not finding themselves going into the gym or doing anything to make their health better. So you should be very proud of yourself. Well, I guess my next question is, what were some of the biggest challenges you faced in your fitness journey?
Oh, I knew, like, as far as working out, is that I have struggles. Like when I'm physically working out, I would lose grip in my right hand.
Okay.
But it did not stop me. I still put in the work.
Okay.
I adjusted.
Sure. Like using lifting straps and stuff like that to.
Yeah. Say if I'm doing deadlifts, I use like wrist hooks, like for my right hand.
Okay.
And it just works perfectly. So I'm able to do deadlifts.
All right, outstanding. Hey, folks, when it comes to your deadlifts, when it comes to your rows, when it comes to bench pressing and everything else, if you're in this business for bodybuilding, you need to leave your ego at the door. And if you got to use reps, use those darn reps.
Anything will help.
Oh, honestly. Yeah. I mean, I know I use reps for my deadlifts mainly because I'm not looking forward to maybe tearing a bicep just because I'm trying to deadlift like 600 pounds, which I'm not even close to that weight anyway. But
right. And when you starting to work out, like starting off from the beginning, I would say just start off something light because you don't want to risk injury right away. That's
right.
I've seen videos and I see how it is, and I prefer to start off like when you're in the beginning of it.
Well, when you're a bodybuilder or, let's any sort of fitness person, your body is your business. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, you see these folks that, I mean, when you're a bodybuilder, when you're a football player, tennis, golf, whatever, taking care of this is really taking care of the tools of the job. And so, lifting heavy is important to gain muscle, but it cannot be at the expense of sacrificing form and putting yourself injury prone, I mean, when I'm squatting, I'm doing full form for full benefit, right? But I'm not putting out 405 right now or anything like that. I'm old enough to be your dad, so my strength isn't nearly what it used to be. But all that being said, whatever, my muscles have no idea that I'm not lifting as heavy as the guy next to me that's doing ego lifting and try to get everyone to notice him and go, oh, look at that guy. My muscles just know this hurts and I need to grow in order for it to not hurt anymore. And then when it doesn't hurt anymore, that's when I put more pig iron on there and I make it hurt again. You know what I mean? So what do you love the most about bodybuilding?
Everything about it. It's like it really helped me a lot. I've gained more confidence in myself than I ever had.
That's amazing, man. So like, I guess you would say like kind of like maybe some like spiritual, mental kind of health thing happening just from what you saw happening in the gym and your body.
Yeah, because I don't feel any different from anybody else. I feel good. I'm proud of myself, and I'm like very grateful for all the love and support that I've been receiving.
Outstanding, dude. Well, is there anything that you dislike about bodybuilding that maybe that you've had to fight through to get where you're at?
Repeat that again.
Is there anything that's like, what's your hardest, I don't want to say challenge, but maybe something that you're not so fond of in the bodybuilding business, but it's just something you got to persevere through?
Nothing at all.
Nothing. Okay. All right. Yeah. Then. What would be the advice you would give to anybody, and maybe somebody that also has the same challenges you have? What advice would you give that person as far as getting out there and getting it done?
Don't give up. Honestly, just don't give up. If people tell you that you can't do it, you can. You just got to believe in yourself that you can do it. It doesn't matter what people say about you and always trying to bring you down. Just go out and do it. Because anything that's possible, as you can see, anything that's possible to sorry.
You're fine, dude.
Anything is possible when you put your mind to it.
Amen. Amen. I saw a perfect meme a while back. It was like, you know, all the people that said I couldn't do it, I'm doing it for them. And then so it's like, first they'll tell you can't do it. Then they're going to make fun of you for even trying. And then sooner or later, they're going to come to you asking you how you did it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, forget about it. As for me, bodybuilding is not just about, I mean, granted, looking good when I'm at the pool is nice, you know, but it's also all the health benefits and everything that mental positivity that you get out of it, you know.
Yep. And it's all about how good it makes you feel.
Right. Exactly. Do you got any future plan? What's 2022 holding in store for you?
Oh, there's a lot. Well, it's not a lot, but I have in mind because I'm thinking about and mostly wanted to do the Kings and Queens bodybuilding competition on June 18th.
Yep.
And I'm thinking about doing the men's bodybuilding beginners.
Okay. Oh, it's at the USBF show, the Kings and Queens?
Yes, that's what I'm mostly thinking about doing.
All right. Well, I plan on doing that one as well. So I look forward to getting up on stage with you. I think it's going to be awesome. I'm extremely proud of you, man. I love bodybuilding, especially natural bodybuilding and what it's done for me. And I know that your story is going to inspire others to, you know, go out there and kick some ass. Speaking of which, where can people follow you? Are you like your Instagram or Facebook or?
Oh yeah, my Instagram is at _Stu Fitness.
Stu Fitness. Okay. And that's STU?
Yes.
All right. I will put a link to that down in the description. I'll also put a tag here on the video where to follow you at _Stu Fitness. That is phenomenal, dude. Well, best of luck to you, man. I look forward to seeing what 2022 brings for you. God bless you, my friend. Thank you.
You too.
Folks, I want to take just this quick second to thank Stuart for coming on today. His story is truly beautiful, is a true inspiration, one of the many reasons why I really love the sport, art, and lifestyle of bodybuilding. It has done so many great things for so many people. Again, Stuart, thanks for coming on today. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Have a beautiful day. God bless.